putting away.
Give me fire that I need to go and report to.
Shit.
I got 1 FPS. I can't even walk. I can't even walk at normal speeds.
Goodbye. It was nice knowing you,
Okay,
Foxy.
okay.
You need Mechanicus produced by Mechanicus PC parts to play here.
God.
Please, I can't sit down. I can't. I missed the chair.
You're not. You're sitting on the top of the chair, by the way.
Okay.
There, okay.
You're fine now.
Is everyone ready?
No.
No.
Go sit
Give
down.
me 2 minutes.
What did you say?
I'm recording right now.
Okay, great. Who is recording? Let me see. Oh, my great friend. Okay, perfect. Welcome, everyone, acolytes and non-acolytes. During this public mass, I hope that my words could enlighten those who still haven't received the word of Omnicia, those who still haven't received his truth. So, in this meeting, I hope to discuss about some different things. However, before this, I kinda have like no a question, not even a question, like an appeal to say to everyone on Trotu. If you guys may have seen, where did my father go? It's been like a couple of months since he has been missing, and he still hasn't returned. I'm genuinely worried about not only his health, because he's pretty old, but that something bad may have happened to him. Did you receive any news? If someone wants to speak, he can stand. Yeah, that's about it. We have sent different research squads to try and track him down, but we have found no evidence of where he has went. And I must say that it's been kinda rough. However, I still want to have faith in his return, because he has been so important for me, and I can't even describe it. Anyways, today I wanted to have two different moments in this mass. The first one is a thing which happened to me in dream, and which I think will be really interesting to discuss about. And the other thing is a kinda modern people will say Q&A. So for mainly the curious about our doctrine. Do you have like any questions about our doctrine of the cult of the machine that I in my knowledge may be able to tell you? Autocrafters. Okay, this is a really good point. Autocrafters, in my opinion, you could say that they fully integrate into the Admech canons. They are literally machines in some way. So for me, they are great and they can be really useful. Wooden signs, if there was the possibility to remove wooden signs, like to have a substitute, that would be awesome. Where are the copper golem storage slaves? They are coming soon. We are soon gonna buy a custom design on not slaves. We are units of production. So storage based around revolving around unit of productions made of copper. And would you consider ever constructing mechanical pets? Okay, mechanical pets, sorry. Kinda already are a thing considering Iron Golem. So if there is the way to have machines as friends, why wouldn't I put it as an option?
Mr. Inarius Cole,
Yes?
the Mechanicus doctrine states that all biologicals are forbidden as long as they have a mechanical or non-biological replacement. Yes, am I correct on this one?
Yes, you are correct.
Given that, will you be starting an initiative to replace all crafting tables with autocrafters in the island?
Okay. If it is an actual option I'm going to I still have to study well the autocrafters because I've been away for a long time and still have to study thoroughly. There is currently a research on this new type of item, and if it will be a good alternative, of course they will be replaced. In fact, we are gonna buy soon the materials to even substitute all the wooden chests.
Okay, thank you, that was my question.
Yes, I still have to understand good how it works. I'm really bad with redstone. I'm really bad. Will the genocide of Adventist cats continue? And if so, when? I prefer doing a no comment moment. When will Invicta get its makeover? Okay, we already started from the roads, and during the week I will continue working on the roads. At the moment, I'm working on the outside of the roads. What do you think of Endermen? They are organic for the Mechanicus. Yes, unfortunately, probably Endermen are really organic, and they also, most of the times, bring organic on the island. So I also may consider them heretics. Yes, it is rightful to crusade Enderman, in my opinion. Where are the roads being constructed? Outside of Invicta, right after the main entrance. I'm starting from there. I have demolished the bridge and is getting replaced. What do you think about Enderman? They are organic. Okay, wait. Where will there be attempts to hunt down those who you deem Adventists and their support? I still prefer to not comment about this matter, mainly because I have already a statement prepared for later. So all these provocatory questions will have a response later, do not worry. Have you found another Skitarius? Those informations are not public. I'm sorry, but it's all under control. It's all under control. Do not have problems. Yeah, I'm sorry, Maxi. Your rage baiting is not working. I know you want the beef, but I prefer golden carrots. Oh, it would be awesome if there was a Skitarius Copper Golem. Like, managing everything. Anyways, before maybe I go to the next point, are there any other questions? About our doctrine, of course. Are snow golems organic? Yes, they are. They have a pumpkin on their head also. You can remove the head. Yes, but they have stick arms. I'm sorry. Are you going to be attempting to recruit more adepts? This is the main. I really would love to have more acolytes, but thankfully, Okay, nah. I will. This thing will have a response later. Don't worry. This thing will have a response later, because after the end of the mass, I will make a small political statement. So you will have a response to it soon. Don't worry. Okay. Good luck in making Adeptus great again. Brother, we have always been the greatest. Anyways, moving from this, let me ignore. Is cool organic? I mean, that's more like charcoal. I mean, it's more like charcoal, but in a certain way, yes. But exactly, that's more charcoal. Okay. Anyways, yes, I do consider it, even though like most of its organic substance has been burned away, I still, at least in my opinion, partially consider it as organic, if it's charcoal. Anyways, moving to a more, what for do you use then? I mean, nothing is stopping us from using fuel. Like, it just not the heresy comes when the moment you place it. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be able to, for example, put a log in a chest. For storage purposes, of course. Okay. Moving to a more serious point, I wanted to talk to you about this thing which happened in my dreams. I do think that this may be a direct omen by Omnicia, even though lately my dreams, my thoughts have been, we could say, twisted, because my dad is missing, and there are a lot of changes. So I am kinda. It's a rough time, at least for me, okay, personally, and also my spirit is suffering. However, I think that there couldn't have been a perfect moment for what happened to me yesterday. Basically, I was sleeping on my bed, and at a certain moment in my dreams, Omnicia revealed himself and showed me a premonition. I was sitting in my office, the Scitarius, the Fabricator General office, and in front of me, right on top of the table, there was a mirror. I saw myself like in third person, and my eyes were dull. My body was like dilapidated. It was a wreck. Okay, I was in my armchair, tied up. Mushrooms were growing from my body, and basically vines chained me. I know. That's like terrible. And like vines chained me to the chair while like in front of my eyes drops of water like started inevitably falling from the ceiling. Yes, that's like torture. And like the lights were off. And sounds of gears which like emanates in all of Invicta had ceased. And I woke up terrified, and I kneel down and begged and prayed Omnicia for mercy, asking for guidance on what I could do to avoid such like a distressing fate. I was it was terrible, okay? And at a certain point, I felt something, and my ocular augmentation suddenly overloaded, projecting an image on the black wall of my room, and it was the image, the projection of a large gear struggling to turn, tired, exhausted, despite being like well preserved, well oiled, and powered by energy. Then at a certain point, like to kind of fix the problem, I think, like other gears were added, even though they were like smaller gears. And these small gears seemed to help the first one to turn, the big one, until once again, slowly and slowly, this large gear returned to rotate as before, like in a functional way. And basically, then I could say that I blacked out till the morning. And I am here expressing to you guys this dream, asking for you maybe your point of view on it, because I had made myself an idea on it, but I'm interested in hearing yours. If someone has any thought, of course. Whoever wants to speak may stand up. Yes?
I mean, my thoughts of it are it seems like, you need more members. It seems like a direct call from the Omnissiah that, you can't turn alone. You can't run the Mechanicus alone. You need more people to help you. Or maybe you need to let the people that are already in the Mechanicus help you more. But yeah, that's just my thoughts.
I understand. Wait, let me write it down. Okay. Is there someone else which wants to speak?
In my really not a professional opinion, you clearly had a message from the Omnissiah. It is not telling you any new information. The Omnissiah is just reflecting the knowledge that it is already in front of you. Today, when I came to the Promised Island after a long time, it really made me emotional, seeing the mushrooms in Hieropolis, in Invicta. It genuinely hurt me. I think what the Omnissiah is trying to tell you is it's time for change. It's time to spin that cog again, bring in new members, bring in new experiences. That's my interpretation.
Thank you. Thank you a lot for this opinion of yours. I really appreciate your words. Is there someone else? Okay. Then that's about it. Talking about what both Jet and Loki said, I kinda approve your messages. I also think that what Omnicia was trying to not tell me, but to show me, as Jet said, show me something that it's just a reflection. So I was giving you... yes, Kaizen. Surely because this is a tough moment. Here is my father. Oh, I didn't think about this. But it could also be this. Anyways, I already like thought to myself the same thing as Jet and Loki. And this is why as you have seen lately, my policy in leading the cult of the machine doctrine has been very strict. But I understand that these may have strained relations with the strongholds of the cult of the machine outside our island, such as in, for example, the Kingdom of Atlasia or the Kingdom of Valora, especially. Recognizing an error on my part, born of the naivety of achieving doctrinal purity, this is why, especially after this dream, but this was a thought like turning in my head like a gear, I want to open myself to dialogue and discussion. That is like in order to make this possible. So I want to open the possibility, especially in these countries I cited before, but even in others which still haven't received our presence. For example, wait, oh god, I cannot remember the Epic's country, please. Helgan, yes, Helgan. Okay. So those countries which still hasn't received my presence, the possibility to hold masses outside of here, but not mainly guided by me, but by other important figures of the cult of the machine. So for example, the Kingdom of Valora, if you, Jet, are willing to maybe host a mass and lead it, and of course there will be my presence too. Yes, also raise cult mass, yes, but all of these to create places for dialogue and the development of our doctrine, because I've been wrong. Doctrine isn't made in a vertical way. I mean, it is up to a certain point, because I think that it is useful to still have an authority to check the principles. But yes, it's more of a horizontal thing, I understand, and we should work together on expanding and spreading the beautiful word of Omnicia and his mission, but united, everyone. And because of this, I also was thinking. Wait. First of all, before continuing, what do you guys think about my propositions? Jet, would you maybe even we be willing to host a mass in the future?
I would love to host a mass with you. And it's
great.
bringing a tear to my eye to see how based you have become since I left.
I understand.
You were always based, but you even become more based with this opinion.
Thank you. Oh, Loki, I am going to go in like that. Okay. I think that we can maybe finish it in 30. It's okay. But yes, having it also in the Atlantean continent will be fantastic too. Yes. Also, because of this, and this is like count it as a side thing, I announce I announce my intention to create what is known as what will be known, because it's still an intention, to create the ecclesiastical cafe of the enlightenment. And it will basically be a circle of scholars dedicated to the study and discovery, as well as advancement, of the doctrine of the cult of the machine. It will be attended by tech priests and former tech priests, so even those who have been tech priests in the past, and it will ensure the most reliable, the presence of the tech priest will be fundamental to ensure the most reliable canonicity of the principle and of what will be studied, as well as it will be attended also by novice scholars, without excluding the presence of guests outside our faith, so that they may learn about it and in the future even participate in certain debates. At each meetings, so commonly, topics will be discussed and something will be brought to present, so like small speeches, small like written things, and will be discussed for future meetings. And if a topic finds sufficient foundation and consensus, I wish for it to also become part of of the doctrine and even official source of information, even for the Adeptus Mechanicus. So like for the principles to be canonized, so that we may together, so as I said before, in an horizontal way, try to expand our doctrine and make it and expand it, augment it. What is your thoughts on this? I know that we have many non-believers, so I still also appreciate like outsiders of opinions. Yeah, I truly want to bring it to the golden age. Like, I understand that we have like old date members which after many years do not still want to be inside of the Adeptus Mechanicus, because maybe they want to have their own projects, and I understand this, because living in the Adeptus Mechanicus is not a burden, but it's a mission, okay? It's a lifestyle, and I understand that this can be hard, but that after a lot of time you wanna do many other things. But I don't want that the cult of the machine gets goes into ruin, gets forgotten. I wanna keep it and support it. You don't share the faith yet. Yes, this is a great point. It's a great point. So even though we have many less members inside of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I wanna adapt it to be more like let's make like a comparison to outside the Total World, something like the Vatican State. So a thing managing the faith mainly, okay? Because we have to put always Omnicia first and His Word, and because that is the only truth we know and will always support. Because look at where we are, how many people we are, everyone coming for our divinity, even though they like many of you don't share like the faith. Look how many of you have grouped up here to listen to my word, to Omnicia truths. It's all His will, even if you may not believe it. It's His will. He made us reunite here for the good of His people. And it's fantastic. Praise be.
Praise be.
Now, before we reach to the conclusions, does someone maybe wanna do a speech about something? Come on, speech. Get on the podium if you wanna hold a speech. Come on, at least one has to do a speech. Otherwise, I will take you as hostage here. Every one of you.
Like, what about? What do we do a speech about?
Anything. Come on.
That's a difficult
I have
one.
an idea. I have an idea. All right, guys. I want to give a speech about alcohol. It is my one love in this world. And he said I could do a speech about anything. So I must do a speech about alcohol. Now, I guess that's a whole nother debate. Whether some parts of alcohol are, I guess, are they organic? Are they biological? There's a lot of different alcohols. There's a lot of different answers to that. But one thing I do wish, and I do feel very bad for Admech for, is that there is no WD-40 right now. And I'm hoping, I want to try to work with Admech to bring that back, because I understand the joy that an alcoholic-like substance brings as an Asgardian. So at some point I want to work with y'all, and I want to bring back WD-40 so you guys can share the joy that we do. That's my speech.
Praise
Have a
be!
nice
Praise
day.
be! Praise be! Please
Praise
bring
be,
back
very praise be.
alcohol again to Admech. Please.
Yo, thank you. I now have 2 of them.
That's my own personal sword, by the way.
Do you not want it back?
Guys should take
Nah,
advantage.
You guys should take advantage.
I'm well cleaned and polished. We do dry cleaning, Karma. It's not that hard.
Karma says, I know the Adeptus guys don't like water, but it's important to keep that metal clean.
It's called dry cleaning.
I don't want that gunk in the trunk.
Yeah, get this torsion down.
Clogging up the motherboard and all, she says. Anyways. You should go to a Tarsian bathhouse and take a bath.
This is a must. It's not an advertisement, please. Now you have to give me 1 netherite.
As a Valorant, I'm also going to talk about alcohol.
Yes! This is something I understand. Let's go!
That's
And
great.
as an ex-tech priest, I want to say that alcohol as a disinfectant kills way more biologicals than it itself subsists of. So alcohol in and of itself is a holy substance. You guys should look into that.
Wait, he's not totally wrong. Can we make alcohol like out of golden carrots?
You can try. Or you can harass K2 until he gets it.
Okay, we need to create a research squad about this. Someone tries, it will be officially like subsidized by the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Sorry, what?
Karma has gotten back up on the stand. I will be the voice. As a Tarsian, we brew alcohol. You love alcohol. This is true. Stay tuned.
Okay. Anyway, since the... Oh, wait.
Oh, Cake has his
Cake
speech.
speech?
Y-
This
Yo,
is crazy.
since everyone's talking about alcohol, I think that in the United Duchies, we need to bring alcohol. We need to have bars. We need to have so much alcohol. We need to invest. Yes. Yeah. Alcohol. Love the shit. Let's go.
Anyways, since... Oh, no, go, because mine is the conclusion.
Yeah, just a short one. As a Valoran, Tarsians, please stop putting chicken in our stuff. I'm tired of cleaning up chickens. Please. Thank you.
Okay. Jota speech? Go.
Yes. Well, as it has earlier been stated that by His Excellency the the Fabricator General of the Adeptus Mechanicus, is aimed to further enhance the prestigious image of this great nation, to further bring it forth to the ways that the in IRL the Vatican stands and looks. I have recently been in contact with with his government to essentially design a kind of conclave chapel for further ceremonial capacities and other things that the government of this great theocratic nation wishes. Yes, that is my part.
Crazy.
Yes, I do have to thank a lot Jota for the wonderful building he has designed for the Adeptus Mechanicus. He's really like a wonder of the like buildings are wonderful. Also, I wanted to thank the other two people which have worked for the Adeptus Mechanicus and have designed both the roads, which will be soonly like placed on the island, and the interior rework of like the lower side of Invicta. So I wanted to personally thank Loki and Karma for their service, a very well paid service, and I really wish to continue this collaboration for future develop of our country, and also Jota, of course, because you three are one of the best. We are few of the best builders of the server, and if I can have your service, hell yeah! If if I will buy them. Thank you so much for the wonderful and dedication which all of you put into our island, and it shall not be forgotten and always remembered. Also, anyways, before like. Please don't stuff us in Admech. Homeless 17 home. Yes. Awesome. Also, to finish this fructuous mass, I wanted to make a small political statement, which is making public the names of two recently appointed ministries. The first one is the Nohwar. This is his name, Nowar, and he is the newly appointed infrastructure ministry. This ministry has been for a long time suppressed because of like no need for it, like because there wasn't that much of activity. But now we were able to re-establish the ministry, and it is now run by him. And he will help us form what will be known as the Adeptus Mechanicus Bank. Yes, we are unveiling this project officially. And there is a lot of work to do. Also, he will manage all the payments and the financial aspect of all our deals. So, Jota, about like to close off the deal about. Yes, he already made a couple of Excel sheet to finish the deal about the conclave building. Talk to him. I only pray to the money gods. Ah, bad thing. Money is not everything. Money run everything, but they are not everything. Also. I wanted to just say about Nowhere that he currently is like in vacation. He's on a wonderful like white beach. Man, he's in paradise. But he still responds to DMs. Okay, just have a little bit of patience. So he cannot log on until he comes back from vacation, but he can respond to DMs. Also, the other person
I shall wait then.
appointed is let me see if I'm not spelling the name wrong. Wait, give me a second because I always spell it wrong. Wait. Is I'm writing the name. Is Punching a Tree, and this person, I know you may have not seen him a lot in game, but we really talk a lot. And this person is the newly appointed ambassador of the Adeptus Mechanicus. And I want to announce the start of a diplomatic mission all around Trotu, where I will send my awesome ambassador and establish embassies and talk about and have diplomatical meetings and talks with this person. So if you wanna have diplomatic meetings, just DM. Yes, exactly. Talk with Punching a Tree. Writing the name again to hold or appoint diplomatic talks with Adeptus Mechanicus, because they are the new face of the nation. And with this, I wanna thank everyone for attending this mass, and I hope this hasn't like bored you and because at least I enjoyed a lot talking with you all, and I have to say, as a conclusion, praise be and praise to Omniscia.